Feeling up to it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Yes, got him. Lovely river perch. Oh no! Mr. Jamie Hughes last week done an absolutely brilliant job in catching 10 different species.
Oh no! The trusty drop shot rod has came out. Do you know what we've got? We've got an F1, we've got an F1, we've got an F1. Oh, is he?
Oh.
Yes! They're the best fish. Hey, if they were £6,
Yeah.
you ain't fishing for nothing else, are you?
Now it's my job today to try and beat that. I've come to Viaduct because there's a bit of everything in Viaduct. You've got 4 or 5 different lakes and you've got a river. So I've started on Match Lake where I'm sure I can catch a carp, hopefully a common and a mirror, an F1, a skimmer. And then we've got Spring Lake right behind us where I know there's loads of rudd, roach, perch, more silverfish. So that's going to take us up to 8. And then we've got the river. So I had a little look this morning, I had a little walk along, I saw some chub, I saw some bleak. I'm fingers crossed we might catch some like dace and stuff like that. I'm not sure if there's too much in there. And then we've got a few other species that might come along at some point. We've got eels, we've got tench, and last time I come and fished this peg, I come and coached here and I caught a goldfish. So there's potential for 12, 13, 14 fish. Whether I can do that is a different story. I am going to give it my best shot. I'm going to start on lunch and meat short on the pole, try and catch the easier ones like the carp, the F1 skimmers. I've got 3 or 4 pints of maggots, which I'm going to throw some in Spring Lake here, some in the edge on Match Lake, and that's what I'm going to use on the river.
You have 6 hours. Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, in true Callum fashion, he started fishing before I started recording. And he's already got
We've had a decent start here, mate, haven't
first
we?
species. What have you got?
F1. So that's 1 in the net. Right, what we need now is to go straight in, hook a carp, mirror or common, and if we can get the carp and the F1s out of the way pretty quickly, and then move on to that maggot line down there, catch all the silverfish that I think we can catch, and then move on to spring and then the river, we should be flying, mate. But that's a good start. That took about 30 seconds.
That was
We
pretty
got
quick.
it. Yeah, we got one. So
You've already beaten Jamie in that regard because he couldn't catch an F1 all day.
he couldn't catch an F1.
No, it's too hot.
Oh. Do they not feed when it's hot then?
Well, no, it was like 36 degrees.
I bet you're melting, weren't you?
Yeah, it was bad. Well, Jamie was he changed his t-shirt, which we didn't mention in the video, but he changed his t-shirt 3 times.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did you film it?
No.
I was hoping I'd go in on this line, catch an F1 and a carp. But obviously I'm just going to have to keep fishing this line until I hook a carp. But I'm pretty sure I will. Every time I've come and fished this peg and fished like this, eventually I've always hooked a carp. But who knows, I don't come here often. But I'm priming my maggot line the whole time. I'm sure I'll go in there and catch some other species like, you know.
Who are you most worried about?
Oh, Craig. Absolute Craig, yeah. Yeah, like, I know what he's like. He'll be like priming all his pegs the night before, pre-baiting them. He'll probably go to, the thing is where he lives as well, he's got all the drains and everything. So I know what he's like. He'll go to a lake, then he'll drive to the drains, and then I know what he'll probably even go to the sea and try and catch flounder and cod.
He
and
was
stuff.
talking about going sea fishing.
Exactly, that's what I mean. And he will make that his world championships. Like, I've had like 2 days notice and didn't really know the rules. Like, but I feel a bit stitched up really.
That's not true, but I'll give you that.
No, we're going for a chilled out day today, Ben. We're not driving around half of Norfolk trying to find places to catch a bleak. But I reckon he's the one to beat though.
What do you reckon the top score is going to be?
Oh, I reckon Craig will get 16, 17. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going for a very chilled out 8. That's what I'm going for.
You're going for 8?
Well, something
You've got to
similar
try and
to...
get at least 11.
Yeah, yeah,
Try and beat Jamie.
yeah. But if we keep catching F1s, we're gonna have to do something different. Oh, that might be a carp. Oh, Benjamin, we got a carp, I reckon. That's definitely a carp, I reckon.
What is it, Cam?
Carp, common. Decent one and all. Oh, lovely. Well, that's a good start. So that's 2 within 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah. What are you going for next?
Well, I want to try and get a mirror, but I don't know if I'm being a little bit too specific. What I might do is just fish for about a couple more minutes, see if I can get a mirror or hook a skimmer. And if I can't hook a skimmer on meat because there's too many F1s and carp there, I might feed some micros and then have a go on maggots. I went in on that meat, I caught that carp and that F1, which I expected. And then I haven't really caught anything else. It's weird. Like I thought I'd just carry on catching on that line, but I haven't. The only thing is, I've seen a couple of muggers come up a minute ago, and I saw a ghosty come up, and I saw a mirror. So I quickly just set up a mugging rig. And if they pop back up in a bit, that's two I can get. And then what I'm going to do now, I'm going to have a quick look on these maggots and see if I can just catch 3 or 4 species quickly. Get me up to 6 and then start grafting for the rest of the day. But I thought that line might be a little bit better. I thought I might catch a mirror, and I thought I might hook a skimmer there, but it's nothing to worry about yet. But I've just set a little mugging rig up. I'm gonna have a quick go on maggots and then make some changes. Maybe spring's the one to go on to. Oh yes, that's the very first drop in on maggots. Literally didn't even reach the bottom and I got a roach. So that's species 3. I've got a feeling I might hook a few different species down there. Well, hopefully anyway. Oh, skimmer. Skimmer, yes. Oh no! He come off then. I'm gutted.
What happened there, mate?
It's just popped off. I was hoping I'd hook a skimmer on that so I don't have to feed any micros long. Right. And then I've hooked one, it's come off.
Gutted.
Gutted.
I reckon I'll have another one there.
Yeah, hopefully, mate. There's definitely not one in here, so I reckon there might be a few down there. It's a good sign though, mate. Bit of fizzing down there, a few bubbles. Oh no. Oh, I've hooked a carp. No.
What elastic is that?
Oh no, not heavy enough. No.
That's come off.
Brilliant. So my little fish line is now turned into a carp line. Oh, here we go, Ben. Here we go, Benjamin. Skimmer. Right. What's that? 4? Yes. It's a skimmer. So that's species 4. Gone in down the edge on these maggots, caught a roach. Lost a skimmer, then caught a skimmer, lost a carp as well. But I've caught a fish every chuck down there, so I'm hoping like a rudd, a perch, tension eel, something like that could come along next.
What is that?
Mirror, carp.
What elastic have you got?
Oh no, it's only like roach elastic, that's like a 6 to 8.
Right.
But it's a mirror, so it's another counter, but the problem is it's massive. So I don't know how I'm going to get it in.
2 hours later.
Yes, we got him. Right, that's 5, isn't it? Is that 5? Halfway there, mate.
Cool.
Not the prettiest of mirrors, but a mirror all the same. Yeah. Right. What we'll do, I'll try and get this out just to see what it is, but then after I get it out, we'll just move straight on the spring. We'll do exactly the same thing. Fish down the edge on a top kit with maggots, but I'm pretty much sure on there's not as many carp, because this is ridiculous now. Look, they're still swirling up down there.
Not many occasions where you'd be annoyed at catching
No,
carp quickly down the edge.
a carp every single chuck on maggots down the edge, no, but unfortunately this is one of them. This is a ghosty, does that count as another one?
Yep, that's ornamental.
Okie dokie. So, what I need this to be a ghosty, and then we're rocking and rolling, aren't we?
Then we're on 6.
6, and then we'll move on to spring, and then the river will be done by 2. Beautiful fish, but we've already had one of them. Oi, oi, oi.
Very good skills, Cal.
Sorry?
Very good skills.
Thank you. Yeah. I reckon we'll move on to spring, mate. Take the maggots, take the landing net, take the top kit, hooks, and we'll get over there. Is that where you've been throwing them, not there?
Bit closer in.
Oh yeah, Ben, we've got a rod.
Hold on.
Yes. 6.
You've done it again, haven't you?
Come on.
What have we got?
A rod. Yes. Number 6.
Ding! So what's the process, Callum?
Well, I'm a little bit gutted because come over, caught a rod straight away, which is brilliant because that take me up to 6. But I can't get my rig through the rod and rope to try and catch like a perch or something else, you know. What I reckon we might have to do, go over onto the river, see what we can catch on the river, see what I can get up to. If I can get up to 8 from the river, like say a perch, a chub and a bleak, that might take me to like 9, and then I can come back and have a little think about. The perch is the one that's bothering me. I don't know how I'm going to catch a perch. I might have to go and get some worms and pot some worms in the edge somewhere. And then if I do that, I might catch a perch and I might give myself a chance of a tench then as well, maybe. But I reckon 10 more minutes here and then we'll pop over onto the river and see what I can catch. We're at the river. Bit of a jungle. And the water's very low obviously because of this heat wave we've had. But I can see some bleak, I can see some chub, I can see some roach. So, should have brought another section of my pole really, but yay, what's that? That is a chub.
Hey.
So that didn't take long, did it?
So what's that?
A chub.
How many species now?
7.
7.
3 to go. What have we got here? Oh no. Lovely fish, but we've had plenty of them today. And that is another roach. It's quite funny though, when I flick my rig in, you can see like 20 or 30 fish come up to the hook bait, and literally like none of them take it. These fish barely get fished for. You thought like you would chuck some maggots in and they'll just be all over them, but they're not at all. So I've had a chub. Now I reckon there's an odd bleak in there. If I can get a bleak, then we'll be up to 8 then, won't we? So we've come to a new spot and another new species. A lovely river perch. Look at that one. Beautiful. Obviously the water's so clear, the fish's colours are just ridiculous compared to being on a commercial. But yeah, another new species. What's that, 8?
8 now, yeah.
Oh, 2 to go. There's got to be a way of catching another 2, hasn't there? We've got a bleak, tench, eel,
goldfish,
ghosty. There's got to be a way of catching another 2. So, it looks like when you go to a new spot on this river, you catch 2 or 3 fish really quickly and then they get a little bit cute. So, I think we're gonna have to keep moving. The only thing is, we've had a chub, we've had a perch. I reckon I've seen a few bleak, but I don't know what else we might be able to catch in here. Maybe a pike or something like that, but I think maybe go up to that other spot, see what we can catch there. If we can catch a bleak or a dace, brilliant, but then go back to the lakes, oh, if I don't fall in, and come up with some sort of plan to catch the last 2 species. Whether it means go and get some worms, try and catch a tench and an eel, stuff like that. But we need to come up with some sort of plan to catch the last 2, but I think it's doable. I'm gonna leave the net there, and then we're gonna go for a little stroll along the riverbank. What do you think?
Yeah, go on.
Feeling up to it?
Yeah.
Let's do it. I don't know how I'm going to catch another species. Need to have a little think, have a little gather of all our thoughts. Maybe go and buy some worms and then, what's the time? What is the time now? It is 2 o'clock. What time do we start?
11:30.
11. Oh, we've got ages.
Yeah.
So we've got hours to try and catch another 2. We've got plenty of time. Hopefully the shop has got some worms up there. I'll go and buy some worms, come back, and then probably the best option, I'll tell you what I'll do, I'll speak to the owner as well. Apparently Lodge Lake has got loads of eels in, so we might go and set up on Lodge Lake and have a little go on there, because I think with Cary Lake, Match Lake and the river now is pretty much done. We've got 8. So yeah, we're going to have a little rethink. So we've had a bit of a tactical change. I was really happy with how quickly we got to 8. So I think on Match Lake we caught an F1, a common carp, a mirror carp, a skimmer, and then we popped onto spring and we caught a rudd, a roach. That got us up to 6, and then we went on the river and caught a perch and a chub, which got us to 8 fairly quickly. The only problem is then, I'm a bit stuck now. The only fish really that I know that are in here now that we can catch is a tench, an eel, a ruff, a gudgeon, and that's about it really. So what I've done, I've moved over onto Cary Lake because apparently there's more tension eels in this lake than any other lake. I went and bought some lovely worms from the tackle shop here at Viaduct, and then I've just chopped some worms up, I've added some sweet corn, I've added some maggots, and I've made a lovely little iguana mix like that. And basically I've found a nice little spot about a metre from the bank where it's nice and flat. I've just potted in 150 ml of that mix. I'm going to wait probably 10 minutes and I'm going to go in and see, you never know. Could be an odd tench, could be an odd eel, maybe a gudgeon, a rough, maybe. I'm not sure, but I got to 8 fairly easily. It's just these last 2, 3, 4 that are proving very, very tricky. So, not the start we wanted really. Gone straight down there, the float's gone straight under with a skimmer, which isn't the best of signs really, but I think the problem we've had today as well, there's so many fish in Viaduct, like it's almost too many. Like Match Lake in the end, we were just throwing bait in the edge to try and catch a bit of everything, and we just hooked a carp every chuck. And then we went the same in Spring Lake, but we were just hooking rudd and roach. It's almost like there's too many other fish. It's almost like you want a venue with not as many fish in, so you can just pick and choose what you're trying to catch. But I've got a load of time left. I got to 8 really, really quickly. So I was hopefully, if I just keep potting these worms in here, you never know. No, what's that?
Is it?
Oh, rudd.
Oh.
Oh, is that? That's not. Yeah, it's not. That's just a normal rudd. No, it's not a golden rudd, is it?
No. I like the effort though. I appreciate it.
There's always a way to cheat, then. So I have well and truly been defeated. I was really happy how quickly I got to 8, swapping from Match Lake to Spring Lake to the river, got to 8 really quickly. I thought I might be able to pull another 2 or 3 out of the bag, but it just hadn't happened. Like, I've come over onto Cary Lake, I've potted some worms in the edge, but I've got to be honest, I've caught a carp or a bream literally every single chuck. So to single out a tension eel or a rough or a gudgeon or something like that it's going to be hard work today because there's just so many other fish in the venue. But it's still been very, very enjoyable. It's been really fun doing that today. Swapping between lakes and going on the river, going back on the Match Lake, and that reminds me of being back like when I first started fishing. So it's been really enjoyable. And 8's still decent. Like, we've caught chub, we've caught F1s, carp, skimmer, a bit of everything really. So if we do this again next year, I'll have a little think about where we can go, maybe a little bit more variety in it. But it's been a very enjoyable day out of Viaduct, and it is an absolutely stunning venue as well. It's been really, really good. Next up on the list is Matrix's OG. I'm sure he's got something sneaky up his sleeve ready for this challenge. He is very, very well experienced, and that's if you can see him in the camera. He's gonna have to go on his tiptoes, but yeah, I'm sure he'll have something up his sleeve.